going to take us through how to create a recurring job. Simply select recurring jobs, select new, enter in a description, enter in a frequency, time-based, every 3 weeks, 6 months, 12 years, reading-based, every 100 kilometers, every 1,000 hours, or a template, which we'll talk about another time. So this here is a 12 monthly. Set up what they call the frequency. The lead time is there if you need additional time in what AMPRO normally gives you to have stuff prepared. Come down to job type and other information that you believe is required for the service. Now, if it's a service that needs to start at a particular time, you can put in a time due start. Estimated downtime, so if you think it's going to take 2 hours to do the job and the machine will be down for 3 hours while it builds up pressure again. So the job description is what will show up on the job. This is the recurring job description, and this is what's going to show up in your listing here, and this is the job description here. This is what will show up on the job when the asset is due. Alright, so that's our cover page. If you picture that as a cover page, now we can go to assets and manually add our assets in one at a time, or you can tell AMPRO to go and do it all for you. We can go to properties, we set up a rule, and we're going to create a new rule, and in this case we're just going to attach it to all our air compressors. So we go down and find asset type equals air compressor, and we've got that selected there. And we can go on even further, and we can go and add where this air compressor is manufactured by, compare, and so on. But we'll keep it simple. I run my rules, AMPRO goes into the database and finds all my assets that match with an asset type of air comp, and we link them. Now, so far AMPRO knows that this is a 12 monthly service and it's attached to these 4 compressors. Okay, so AMPRO now knows the assets that are attached. It now needs to know when was it last done, so AMPRO can tell you when it's next due. So if I sit there and went, so I will get these jobs in 12 months time from these dates for these assets. The next step is to add some instructions, and so on and so on. You can put in as many instructions as you wish. We can put in the labour, who's required. The first thing is the type of labour that's required to do this service. So we can say a fitter. You can have additional by just adding more. How many required. And if you do know who's going to do it, you can actually assign them now. Great for if you have a contractor that's doing the work and you can set up the contractor. You can assign what parts are required when they do the service. So you come on through, yes, we need that, and we need 1 meter of this. And oil as well. Which store are you taking this from? And we have 12 litres. So basically, how much or how little information you put in this is your prerogative, but you need the details, the frequency, and you need an asset with the last done date. All the additional information is optional. Okay. So one less thing to do is, because I now have a 12 monthly, and up here you can see that I've got a 6 monthly and a 3 monthly, I want AMPRO to suppress any jobs that are due for the 6 monthly and the 3 monthly when my 12 monthly is due. And I do that by selecting a parent, but not for this particular recurring job, for the one below it. So if I open up my 3 monthly, my 3 monthly service has a parent of the 6 monthly service, and now my 6 monthly I give the parent of the 12 monthly. And in another email I'll explain how that all works, but AMPRO will suppress the jobs for the lower frequency, and that's how easy it is to create a recurring job in AMPRO.